Hi Capricorn, we're going to do your reading. So this is just pre-shuffle. I'm going to share this with you real quick and then we'll lay out a spread. But this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's general, of course, as you know, cannot resonate for everyone. I do set the intention that if you came across it, this message is for you and we'll have something for you in it. So anyway, just never stick with a tarot reading that frustrates you or is confusing, okay? So, how are you? I love you guys. I hope you're well. The strangest thing just happened. I turned on the camera and I started to say, hey, Scorpio. And I've been, warming up and prepping and, meditating over Capricorn and your cards. And then I started to laugh. So I said, hey, Scorpio. And then I went, whoa, no, not Scorpio. And then I went, Capricorn, this is Lucy. And I started to call myself Lucy. So I called you Capricorn. I mean, you Scorpio. And me, Lucy. Okay, enough of that. Obviously, maybe have a throat chakra issue going on, or I'm picking up on one of you who does. Okay, so we've got the regret card. Oh, and we're going to do charms at the end. So stick around. I'm going to bring back charms, okay? So if someone feels remorse for the way they treated you, you've learned a spiritual lesson. These are powerful. This is a powerful pre-shuffle. This friendship is leading to more. So I feel like you may have, I don't know, cherry blossoms are beautiful, aren't they, in this card? This is the All Things Intuitive Tarot, or Oracles. But anyway, I feel like there's somebody maybe stabbed you in the back. I feel major, massive success coming. All right, there's the Queen of Pentacles. Successful, resourceful, stable, respected. Here's the Lover's card. Within every good there is bad. Within every bad there is good. This card is pulling some don't judge. I think somebody wronged you. I think you're about to shine. But I also feel like this is... The Leverage card is typically, telling us it's about making a decision, right? So incorporate that if you need to. But I'm feeling what I'm picking up from this card is not to judge, with that yin yang. So if somebody was wronged you, try not to judge too much, or you can, but I felt like saying that. Six of Wands, victory, success. And not only victory and success, but it's others praising you, recognizing you. If you're working on like a YouTube channel or a blog or something like that, keep going. Because if this is about that crazy, I'm just feeling overwhelming success. And that's where this card would tell you, within every good there is bad. So it's not going to be all rainbows and butterflies. So if you're on a downswing or you're struggling, yes, make changes, or tweak or course correct, if you need to, but don't stop and don't think that if it's, hit a hard spot or whatever, that you don't quit, don't give up, because there's going to be those downswings, and those downswings usually propel us higher than we were before the downswing, okay? Something like that. You're going to be very successful. Let me show you this. So because I was feeling success and money, I pulled this deck that I like to use for money. So we've got the Four of Pentacles. So this looks like it could be something you're afraid of letting go of something, but sometimes you have to let go of that fear of letting go, or maybe letting go of something to gain more. It's like a sacrifice. This Four of Pentacles is fear of losing out. So that could have to do with why you're feeling, just whatever you're feeling, frustrated, discouraged. This is screaming not to worry, okay? The Star card, this is hope, healing. This card is screaming abundance, and this is Magician. So again, you're very resourceful. You have all the tools you need. We have Aries and Aquarius energy there. And remember, in the beginning I said Lucy and Scorpio. So, and there's Gemini. Okay. Not that those, don't put too much into that, but I am fumbling. Okay, so let's get started. How are you? Love you guys. I do not do personals. I do almost personals. Those are amazing. They are my best, all-time best readings. They're not watched by very many people. So they come through very, very specific and detailed, like a personal reading. And they're a fraction of the price. So I strongly recommend you check those out if you are into personals or want more details, okay? See if those pull to you, which one pulls to you. So 7 of Swords, okay, holding your ground. I like that. Wow, there's the Death card and the Fool card. So something ending and something new beginning. How about that? The Death card means, it could be a cycle, it could be a friendship, but it could be renewed. This is a clear slate. The Fool drops baggage and starts anew, okay? So 7 of Swords is holding your ground. Why do we have the, I'm trying to figure out which spread to do. I'm going to do general here, you at the top, outside influences, or the person you're thinking about down here, okay? There's the Magician again. So I'm going to take it because it's kind of screaming at me. So bottom of the deck is the Magician. So holding your ground, this is action, and it's clear and decisive with that King of Swords. So don't stop doing what you're doing. Stay steadfast. You are able to create what you want. Okay, so Princess of Pentacles says, so that's like a good steward, somebody who's willing to learn and grow. We never stop growing. I hope you never learn your love and passion to learn and grow, okay? But that's somebody that is going to put in the work to become big. This person is going to learn. They're going to do the work. They're going to... they're not going to ever have that attitude of they know too much. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's see what else. Wow, the Empress. So that's creation. You've got 2 cards of creation, 2 of Wands. So 2 of Wands is which direction to go. Another 2. If there's a question that has to do with something that could be foolish, the decision either being foolish or the more traditional route, I think this is leaning towards the more traditional route. Princess of Cups with the dolphin. So dolphins are, they're both mammal and sea creatures, so they're often... the spirit, one of the oracle cards we have on dolphin, I just read it, this is how I remember this, but it's about this and that are true. So there can be, again, the yin yang. I feel the yin yang. Within every good there is bad. So 9 of Pentacles. So your outside influence or person on your mind. Okay. 2 of Swords. I'm going to stick these up here a little bit so you guys can see them. If I can get them to go. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. I'll show them to you. So 9 of Pentacles and 2 of Swords. So interesting. That alone right there makes it look like... Oh my gosh, I forgot to take Lucy out. I totally forgot to take Lucy out. It's like 2 o'clock. I haven't even let her outside yet. She's a good girl. Hold on just a second. Sorry. Somebody was walking in my house and I did not know it was my son. So, okay. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. So that looks like something maybe being them, they're blocking their abundance. Somebody in your outside environment is blocking their abundance. Yeah. Conflict. Wow. 5 of Wands. That's like competition, bickering, irritability. Wow. So somebody you're dealing with is, you know, not on your level, it looks like. Interesting. Well, they're going to see you shine. I mean, that was strong in the beginning. 2 of Cups. That 2 people that give equally. Strength, again, we're about duality. Within every... The Strength card is about balancing the lion and the lamb. And this is 2 people who give equally. But also the Strength card could be holding back. Interesting. Let's look at what's next and then we'll clarify. I do feel a strong reading here. Nine of Swords. So a lot of mental... Oh, okay. The Tower. It's not over. Okay, but it's going to be rebuilt. And it's going to be passionate. Okay, let me read these. In the what's next, you've got 9 of Swords. That's, you know, pain. It's being wounded. And then a tower comes crumbling down. So whatever this is that's going on, maybe somebody deceptive. What did those cards say? Within every good there is bad. Remember that. There's a judgment or a decision needing to be made. You've got money coming and success and victory. Those look really cool there. Let me zoom out. I don't know if y'all can see those, but these look super cool there. Let me lower a light. I'm sorry. Hold on. I want you guys to see those. I'll have to fix it for next time, but that looks pretty cool right there, those cards. So this is difficulty, right? It's wounded, and the tower is going to fall. This is future, so I don't think this has happened yet. It's maybe, you know, within the next week, days, or a few months coming. Sometimes my predictions, not in tarot necessarily, but in life, I predict a lot of things in life, and I tend to be really early. I start feeling it months ahead. Anyway, King of Pentacles. We've got King and Queen of Pentacles. We've got an Empress. We've got Pentacles all over the place. There's going to be somebody's going to rise up. There's going to be a second chance. But there's going to be pain in a tower fall first. So I'm wondering if this has to do with some kind of deception coming out. Because again, it looks like there's a decision for you somewhere. Okay, let's start clarifying. Tell me about Capricorn's energy. I hope we have time for charms. Okay. The Star. So Capricorn, you've got big goals, big dreams, and big abundance. You're able to create that. You've got Empress and Magician, 2 cards of creation. But it does look like there's a decision that you could go either way. Follow your passion. Okay, what was that? Did y'all see that? 4 Cups. Interesting, because I just said follow your passion, and this says, you know, 4 Cups is typically... You guys might just have somebody that's not pulling their weight. Because the 4 Cups is like boredom, lack of interest, or missed opportunity. Somebody may be missing out on you and what you're achieving. If somebody is telling you that you can't do it, or it's a pipe dream or something like that, ignore that. Strong Leo energy, we've got the Sun card, happiness, and 7 of Pentacles. Okay, somebody is very happy when they're working hard. That's going to be an indication of something. Maybe if you're in a place where you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, you need to force yourself to get back to working hard, because that's going to solve it for you. That's going to get your passion going again. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and Justice. There's going to be a truth come out, and I think it has to do with a woman. Let me grab the Kipper deck real quick and see. Hope this is making sense to you guys, because I feel like I'm getting a very strong message, but it's not real clear. The only thing that is clear is that there's a decision or some truth that's coming out, and you're going to come out ahead, and you've got abundance. So whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, I don't feel that one. Courtship and Journey. Gosh, Journey showed up a minute ago. Whoever that Queen of Pentacles is, I'm feeling like some sort of truth is going to come out. High honor. Courtship, Journey, high honor. Thief. Wow. So there is some sort of truth, deception, something. I think it's going to be somewhat shocking. There's a faker. Gosh, somebody else had this. Who else had? These readings have been somewhat repetitive. Somebody else has something going on that somebody's fake or not what they seem to be, or not doing the work, or they're fake working, or fake something. Tell me about the Magician. And then we'll focus more on the outcome. Three of Wands. Progress. Again, I have to say, don't forget your progress. You've got progress coming. Three of Pentacles too, and cooperation. And there's the Lovers again. Interesting. So, tell me what's going on with this Tower and this Judgment card. Thank you. So the cards are really warming up. You already know. I think your gut feeling, and I keep getting Queens. I think your gut feeling is right. You know that there's something not up to par, and that person, I think, is going to be exposed and left out. You just got to keep doing your thing. Don't let somebody else's You're going to win big, is what I just keep getting. I don't know if I'm not articulating it very well. Six of Pentacles, Prince of Pentacles. You're going to have, and Prince of Cups. So maybe you're worried about losing an employee or something like that, but you're going to, Six of Pentacles is, abundance. It's having enough to give. We have a lot of youthful energy, so there might be kids, I don't know, kids in college, something like that. Maybe you're worried about paying for college. Prince of Pentacles, Prince of Cups, lots of young male energy. I don't know that this is connected to the, deception going on, but deception's going to be exposed. Spirit's going to step in. Karma, probably. That's Sagittarius energy. And that person, Hangman. Yeah, that person, I just saw Hangman. That person's going to be exposed. And they're going to see you. Tell me more about Capricorn's outcome. And then we'll pull some charms. I don't even know if we need to pull charms. Five of Swords is conflict, and Four of Swords is, removing yourself from the conflict. It's not being involved anymore. Things are going to balance out. Patience, balance. This is telling you to be patient. You've got major abundance coming. Look at this Wheel of Fortune. So hopefully that made a lot of sense. It was a little crazy, but I do feel like that's a super strong reading. I want to see what you're manifesting real quick. I got to find the right deck. Where is that deck? I want to make sure you guys aren't focusing on the negative so much that you're manifesting negative things. Remember, because what you think about, you bring about. Also, you guys, I don't know if I've told you guys this. I study neuroscientist nonstop, and how the brain works and how to come out of, feeling down. And that's really why I started the channel, was to not tell you what's going on in your life, but to help you, grow through it. But what I've seen there's a lot of science about nose breathing, because when you breathe through, totally off the cuff, but when you breathe through the nose, that you get more oxygen. If you don't breathe through your nose, your sinus, passages start to close. It's like if you don't use it, you lose it. Your face even changes. Your passages start getting smaller. You get less oxygen. There's a ton of benefits about breathing through the nose. And even if it's not easy at first, if you keep trying, those passages will open up. Like, I've gotten to where I can even be on the treadmill. I couldn't do, it was something I had to work on. But now I've gotten to where I can even be on the treadmill and not, with my and just nose breathe. And, you take a breath of air, gasp for air when you need to. And I put tape over my mouth to help myself not open my mouth in my sleep. That's how important it is. There's so many studies about it. It can literally change, your life in a way of, you get more oxygen, you don't get sick as much, because the breath is, it's moistened, and it has to go through all, different pathways to get down deep. Look it up if you don't believe me. It's crazy benefits. Try breathing through your nose. Okay, so this is, I am in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. How about that? That's crazy. These two are so congruent. So what I think this is saying is, just remember that you have spirit on your side. You are going to be successful. These people, or whoever didn't either doubted you or hurt you or caused conflict or interference, they're going to see you shine. You're about to win big, okay? Money's coming. Don't stop doing what you're doing. And this is a reminder to, ask for help and watch for signs and be thankful. Okay. So that's good. That tells me that you're not you're not manifesting bad things. Maybe I think you just might be a little worried, but don't stop doing what you're doing, because it's about to pay off. Let's do your charms real quick. Oh, we gotta hurry. We're running out of time. Okay, so I'm gonna lay out some numbers and some letters and see if you guys, I forgot to tell you, I've got Leo, Aries, we had Sag, we have everything. We have Sag strong, we have Sag really strong, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Libra again. Okay, we had everything, but I was just showing you the ones that stood out. Alright, so I'm going to lay out some dice. So that could be a 1, could be a 4. Just take it how you see it, okay? And then some letters that you can try and make sense of, some initials or words, maybe? Let's see. T-Y. That automatically reminds me of thank you. There's a blank. C. L. E. I. Oh. Uh-oh. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Okay. W. F. Flint. D. L. Oh, there's love. Okay, fled. Let's look at some charms. So you guys can try and make words out of that. I love when you guys tell me how the charms resonated too. And, you know, I'm giving away a ton of prizes, so all you have to do is leave comments. I'm giving away the phone, one of my candles that you love, the wind chimes, tons and tons of crystal, healing crystal bracelets. So just, all you have to do is leave comments and hit the bell. The more comments, the better. Okay, so heart. Oh, here's a feather. I don't know why I felt Libra again. There's a boat. I mean, what are these called? A life ring? I feel like there's another word for that. I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. Aw. I love you. Kitty cat. I felt cat or pink pajamas. Something like that. And this is ambitious. Oh, wow, look at that. There you are, Capricorn. Okay. Oh, another cat. Somebody has cats. Kitty cats. Oh my gosh, another cat. Look at this. 3 cats. How crazy is that? And there's a starfish and Paris, Eiffel Tower. I just can't stop. Pisces. There's a dime. I don't know why. There's a little... Okay, and there's some white pants. Maybe jeans. White jeans. I don't know. Love you guys. Let me know in the comments. I hope this was helpful. And you're going to win big. The people, whoever this is that wronged you, is going to get their... You know, it's going to be turned around. Don't stop doing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. And also there's a message that even if somebody's been bad, like, try not to judge them, because maybe it's because judging them is just, you know, putting you in a lower vibe. Maybe it's just a reminder for that. Okay. All right. Let me know in the comments. I love you guys. Bye, Capricorn.